I just want to give a quick sort of video demonstration of how to work our media center. First off, on the coffee table there's instructions on how to do it. So there's a written list of instructions, but sometimes it's easier to just see how it's done. So to begin with, over here in this corner, we've got this is the sound system, the Bose sound system, and then this is the DVD player. It also works for Netflix, and this is our cable box. And then up here is an HDMI switch that will switch the video from DVD, which is number 2, or the video box, which is number 1. It's not as complicated as it sounds, but there are a number of components because all of that plugs into a video projector, which is not a TV set. So all the video stuff comes from the projector and it gets projected onto that screen. Now I have the lights on just so you can see what I'm doing. But another thing is, if you want to watch TV or movies or Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever, during the day, of course, a lot of light will come through this window, so you can lower this, and that'll block out almost all. It'll make the room really dark. There's also a curtain between the kitchen, on the other side of the kitchen here. So there's a curtain that you can close this opening up and make it really dark in here. And I also found that there's this board right here that you can block this window as well. So pretty quickly you can watch anything during the day and make this like a theater room. First thing you'll want to do is you'll want to turn on the projector. So that's this ViewSonic remote. It's really easy. Just hold it up to the ceiling and press the power button. You'll hear it come on. You'll hear it beep. Once in a while it goes a little spaz, and so what I do, if the power button's not working on or off, just come up here and unplug it, pull the power outlet out so it completely powers off, and just plug it back in. You'll have to maybe adjust, point it straight. But what I'm finding right now is, because this lamp has a little bit of time on it, when I power it on, you get this message, order a replacement lamp, which I've actually done, so I should be able to figure out a way to disable that. But if you just click this, hit the enter button on the remote, the center button, and you can get rid of that. Otherwise, if you wait long enough, it'll go off on itself. Now, typically by default, when you turn it on, if the DVD player is powered off, which is usually the case, it'll just show what's playing on the cable box. So to control the cable box, use this Wave Broadband controller. It's radio frequency, so but it's typically, you press the guide button and you can change channels, what have you. I'm not quite sure. There's never anything on TV, is there? It's just typical. But so you don't hear any sound. That's because all we have is video going to the projector. The Bose system is where the audio comes from. So to turn the sound on, right? We've turned on the projector. We're working with the cable box. To turn the sound on, that requires this white and Bose remote controller, and you want to hear TV, you hit the video button.
You would spend every cent you have if it would have been getting me into a good college.
Yes. If you want to turn off the sound, even after you turn off the projector, you have to turn the off button on. And then I'll show you how to work Netflix and the DVD player. And that is yet another remote control. So the DVD player is the Sony remote. Hold the remote towards the back where the DVD player is and hit this big green button is the on button. You see the light comes on the DVD player. And when the DVD player is on, it is by default going to show on the screen. Now, if you want them both powered on at the same time, you get this flipping back and forth with the projector. As the DVD player powers up, you almost never have to do this. If I want to watch TV, I power off the DVD player. If I want to watch the DVD player, I power on the DVD player. But you can switch. There's a little button you can't see, but you can hear it. Switches between the two. So now it'll switch back. And then I press that button again, and it switches back over to the DVD player. Sometimes when I'm watching DVD player, you'll get these sort of weird flashes. I can often make those calm down because it's a problem in this HDMI switch by pressing that button a couple times and making it switch back and forth like I just did. Okay, so this is the DVD player, and using the Sony remote controller, if I want to watch Netflix on the controller, just point it at it and hit the red Netflix button, and you'll see it starts kind of authenticating and all that sort of thing. Sometimes if the DVD player is just powered on, it takes 2 or 3 presses of the Netflix button to actually get it to connect, because if you push the button too quickly after the unit is powered on, it hasn't established an internet connection and blah blah blah. Just persist with it, it'll come on. You can use my Netflix account as long as it's powered on and logged in. No problems there. And again, now you don't hear any sound coming out. That's because the sound is controlled by the Bose player, and I had to hit the off button so I can keep talking. So again, if you want to listen to TV, you hit the video button,
Really
and you can
important
hear
to me.
what's
I am
playing
damn tired of your sass mouth. No sass.
on the TV
I
right
know
now.
how hard it is to get things done.
Only the
I mean,
projector
I've been working
isn't.
on one song for the last 3 months, and so
Is it
far
going?
all
So
I've
if
done
I
is
wanted to
something, and you're a friend. Oh,
watch the
great.
TV again, I'd go over here and I'd press this button. Here, click over, switches over to number 1,
Thank you, Goofy.
which
And you know
is
what? I've made a decision.
blah blah blah.
I am going to realize my potential as a potential
But now I'm going to
lawyer.
switch back to the
Are you
DVD.
serious? You're damn right I am. Beverly
comes the-
Goldberg's gonna be a
The DVD.
lawyer.
And now if I want to listen to Netflix, I don't want to be on TV. I want to press the AUX button for the DVD player. And trust me, the DVD sound will now start working if you watch a Netflix video. And we also have, if you don't want to watch Netflix, if you hit the home button on this thing, and you have to point it back at the DVD player for that to work, not at the screen. We also have Amazon Prime. And you can watch Amazon Prime movies as well. Or you can even watch DVDs and use the remote for that. When you want to shut everything down, just use the power buttons on the remote. I always leave the cable box running. There's no cost in doing that, there's no harm. But I generally will power off the DVD player when I'm not using it. So you'll see when the DVD player is now off, it eventually will flip back to the TV. Bing, now it's showing the TV. Now I just want to turn the projector off, and it shouldn't be running unless you're watching it, of course. So just, again, use the ViewSonic thing, and it's that red power button, point it up there. And when you want to power it on, it makes sure that you really do want to power off, so you actually have to hit that red button once to get that message up, a second time to actually turn it off. And you'll hear it beep beep, power off. That's all there is to it. It's really not that complicated. It's just more complicated to explain it than actually do it. Enjoy.